Evelyn, and today I have a question on converting percentages to fractions. This question is a little bit difficult, so let's get started. Miss Ko baked 250 more strawberry cookies than chocolate cookies. So we are given an exact value here, 250. We need to underline. She sold 70% of the strawberry cookies and 20% of the chocolate cookies. In the end, she had the same number of strawberry cookies and chocolate cookies left. Find the number of chocolate cookies she baked at first. Since the only relationship that was given to us is that the number of strawberry cookies and chocolate cookies left were the same, let's find each of these percentages first. So, since 70% of the strawberry cookies are sold, what is the percentage of strawberry cookies left? It will be 100% minus 70%, which is 30%. Next, since 20% of the chocolate cookies were sold, what is the percentage of chocolate cookies left? It will be 100 minus 20, and that will give us 80%. Now, since we have both of these percentages and it will be the same number, this means that 30% of the strawberry cookies is equal to 80% of the chocolate cookies. Now, this seems very difficult to calculate by just using percentages. When we learned percentages, remember we also learned how to convert them to fractions. So, let's try using fractions instead. She sold 70% of the strawberry cookies. So now, what is this 70% in fractions? Since percent means out of 100, it will be 70 out of 100. And now, can we simplify this fraction? Yes, right? So, we can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 10, and it will be 7 over 10. Now, what about 20% of the chocolate cookies sold? What is this in fractions? It is 20 over 100. And what does it simplify to? 1 over 5, dividing by 20. So, when we convert a percentage to fraction, first, what will the denominator be? 100. And then we will need to simplify the fraction. Alright, so now we have converted to fractions. And how can we visualize fractions? By drawing models. So let's draw the model for strawberry. Since 7 over 10 was sold, how many parts should we have in total? 10 parts. And then we shade 7s for the ones that were sold, and we will have 3 parts left. And then for the chocolate cookies, how many parts will it have in total? 5 parts. And these 5 parts, will it be longer or shorter than the strawberry? It will be shorter. By how much? 250. And 1 part was sold, so we will have 4 parts left. Now, from the question, she will have the same number of strawberry and chocolate cookies left. So, 3 parts of the strawberry and 4 parts of the chocolate should have the same length. Now, how can we make 3 parts of strawberry have the same units as 4 parts of the chocolate? Let's take a look. So, here we have 3 parts. This means that the total length here will have to be a multiple of 3. Now here we have 4 parts. So the total length has to be a multiple of 4. So what should we find? A common multiple of both 3 and 4. And we can find the least common multiple to make it simpler. So what is it? It will be 12. So we can make this 12 units. And in order to make the 3 parts of the strawberry into 12 units, for each part, how many units will it have to be divided into? 4 units. So let's divide each part into 4. That's a lot of units, right? So you can also choose to just write down 4 units for each part instead of separating them. But both works, alright? Then for the chocolate, for 4 parts to be 12 units, how many units should each part be divided into? 3 units. So we divide each part into 3. Now, what is the question asking for? The number of chocolate cookies that she baked at first. So we will need the total units of chocolate. How many is this? So 5 parts, each divided into 3, so it will be 15 units. In order to find the value of 15 units, we will need to find the corresponding value of units. And the only value that was given to us was 250. So how many units does it correspond to? From the model, we can see that it corresponds to 25 units. So if we count all of these, this will be 25 units. Okay, so first, let me make some space for our workings. As I was saying, 25 units is 250. So with this, what can we find? We can find what is 1 unit, which is 250 divided by 25. And that will give us 10 cookies. Then, what should we find next? The total units of chocolate cookies, which will be 15 units. So we get 15 times 10, which will be 150, which is our answer. Now we have solved this question. So let's summarize this percentage problem so that you will be able to do other similar questions. So first, remember, we were able to convert this percentage problem into a fraction problem. And to convert percentage to fraction, first, the denominator will be 100. And then we can simplify the fraction. And the next difficult part was making 3 parts of the strawberry the same as 4 parts of the chocolate. So, for model division, when we have different parts of the same length, we can find the least common multiple for the number of parts, 3 and 4, which was 12. And we have come to the end of this video. If you have any other questions regarding P5, you may scan this WhatsApp QR code to join our P5 study group. And with that, I'm Teacher Pamela and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!